Hi there, I'm Ann Palmer. I'm the daughter of a Tuskegee Airman, Augustus L. Palmer, and I'm here with one of the original flight instructors, Roscoe Draper, from the great Tuskegee Airman experiment. And first of all, it's an incredible honor to actually sit here and tell stories. 2 years ago, I was actually invited to Moton Field to speak on Veterans Day. And I walked out on that field, and I could actually feel like red-tailed angels all around me. And so as we sit here today, we're kind of reflecting and remembering some of the great stories that Roscoe Draper remembers of his flight instructing days. And you just shared one with me that also gives us a great tip on, developing your own flight plan in life. You were talking about being up in a plane with one of the students, and what has to happen at a certain altitude?
Well, when you don't have power, you have only the altitude that you have to get the airplane down safely, which means you need a field that you can land in and come to a stop before you hit something. And you take advantage of whatever your altitude will allow you to get to. And that's called the forced landing in training. And in this situation, you don't know when these things are going to happen, when you're going to need to have such an opportunity, and you have only the altitude to get it down safely. And on one occasion, a student and I were descending to the pattern altitude to land the airplane at the airport. When he hadn't opened the throttle in time, I asked him, "Don't you think it's time to open the throttle?" And he said, "I already did." And he had, because the throttle was wide open, but the engine was not responding. And from the altitude we had, which was something like 500 feet above the ground, I had to get there. I wasn't able to land on the airport. I could only make the biggest landing area that I could find from that altitude, in which case it was a small field next to a dwelling house, and I got the airplane down to the altitude where I could land in the only spot of ground that airplane would fit into. And I did it safely, and they had to take the airplane apart to get it up, but we landed safely without tearing the airplane up or hurting ourselves. And that was quite an achievement because it was all of a sudden that I had to make use of the altitude I had to get it into a place that would allow us to land.
And the skills and the training that you had.
Correct.
So the point here is that in life, there are always going to be unanticipated challenges that you're presented with. And so you have to use the skills you've been given, the training, and be able to make split decisions that are the right decisions, because had you not made the right decision at that moment, you wouldn't be telling it today, right?
Correct.
So the tip for today is to anticipate challenges and be able to adjust in the moment to make the right decisions so that you can land safely to tell the story the next day.
Correct.
Or maybe several decades later, as we are
Correct.
doing here today.
Correct.
I'm Ann Palmer. I'm here with Roscoe Draper, one of the Tuskegee Airman original flight instructors, sharing us tips from a Tuskegee flight instructor. And so today's tip was to anticipate and adjust so that you can land safely and achieve your results. Go to www.tai-ny.com and donate to the Hudson Valley chapter of the Tuskegee Airmen, Inc., and help give scholarships to other young people who want to learn to be aviators and to have successful flight plans in life.